Breaking news. The Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Group, OHANAEZE worldwide, has expressed hope that Nnamdi Kanu will be released soon. OHANAEZE hope on the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Independent People of Biafra (IPOB), comes amid the Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's scheduled visit to Enugu State on Saturday. And OHANAEZE shared its optimism in a statement by its National Publicity Secretary, Alex Obonnaya, where it also expressed great joy over the gradual change of the federal government towards the Igbo people. OHANAEZE, however, expressed immense delight over the gradual change of the federal government towards Igbo that insisted that national peace, unity, patriotism, and sustainable economic development of any country are the outcome, the effects or products of equity and social justice. Guys, this is it. Now, they've hoped that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's visit to Enugu will indeed be a memorable one, as Tinubu will seize the opportunity to write his name with gold in the hearts of Ndibo and all well-meaning Nigerians if he eventually orders for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And during this visit, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is expected to commission projects executed by Governor Peter Mbah's administration during the one-day visit. The Nigerian government, we all know, has been at loggerheads with the court on the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The government has been accused on a number of occasions of disobeying several court orders ordering his release. But then, we all know how this story goes. The release of Nnamdi Kanu is vital to the southeast region. It is necessary. It is important. That is why many people are trying to seize this opportunity, most especially the Enugu people. So OHANAEZE are kind of welcoming the president ahead of his Saturday's visit, and also to remind him that their son is still in the custody of the DSS. So their son is still in the DSS custody, and he should do something about it. He should bear it in mind that he is coming to Enugu and the federal government has their son in lockup. So he needs to say something and also do something about this. So OHANAEZE's optimism regarding Tinubu's visit has sparked a brim of hope in the minds of the Southeasterners and Igbo people over the potential release of Nnamdi Kanu as Tinubu plans to embark on a visit to Enugu State. Now, this is coming as Peter Obi, in a recent development during his recent interview on Arise TV, had asked the president, he urged the president that he should try and visit all the states in the federation. That 30% of Tinubu's time he has spent so far as the president has been outside the country. He has spent 30% of his time outside the country visiting other foreign countries. But few of them are visiting our country. And also, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not visited other states in the federation. But during his campaign, he was going from state to state, campaigning, telling the people what he would do for them. Now that he has become the president, he has forgotten about the people. So Peter Obi asked Tinubu to go around the states in the federation and see the plight of the people. And, look at the welfare of the people. He should not forget the people that voted him in. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. We all know the Nigerian government is at crossroads with Nnamdi Kanu. They are battling seriously. The Nigerian government are, making sure that Nnamdi Kanu is not released. And imagine a situation where the president makes an order or a declaration that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. Definitely, the DSS would concur. Even the Nigerian judiciary, they would concur to the declarations of Mr. President. So if Igbo leaders genuinely want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, he will be released. They should walk behind the scene and get him out peacefully. Now let's take reactions from Nigerians. The first person said he shouldn't be allowed to leave ENUGU unless he releases Nnamdi Kanu. They have forgotten what he did. How come? He won't be able to do so. The media should note this, but then you know what to do when you are serious. Meanwhile, you don't need to beg for the rule of law to be observed. The court of competent jurisdiction have released Nnamdi Kanu. So what the president should do is to ask his AGF to obey court orders. President TINUBU is a good friend of Igbos. If the Igbo leader genuinely wants him to be released, he will be released. Some countries are blessed with leaders that listen to their citizens, but in Africa, especially in Nigeria, we have leaders that do not talk, more of listening. OHANAEZE Igbo is one of the major problems the Igbo have. Telling TINUBU to release Nnamdi Kanu without action is like pouring water into a basket, and they know it is just want to look as if they care. Wow, my country people, this is serious. The release of Nnamdi Kanu has been, a topic of, it has been a national topic, and his release is long overdue. His release is long overdue. So many people have been begging for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Even Omoyele Sowore and Sunday Igboho them, that they've been released. I don't know how long their people begged for them to be released. And immediately TINUBU came into power. All charges against them were cleared and everything. So how come? Why is Nnamdi Kanu's case so different that people must beg and beg and beg? That's why when you go to the Southeast region, most people, they tend to observe the sit-at-home orders, because that is how, they protest. That is their form and their own way of protesting against the state government, against the federal government, on the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu. So they are using that sit at home as their own means of, fighting back the state government, the federal government, from those that have refused to release Nnamdi Kanu. That is their own way of saying enough is enough. And that's it. I don't think that sit-at-home orders in the Southeast region will end until Nnamdi Kanu is released. Yes, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comments section. Thank you.